Hey y'all, listen, can you believe for the last couple of years you really been having people that came from a woman ask what a woman is? You will literally have people that were raised in two-parent homes pretend, oppress, as if they don't know what a womb and testicles are. Would you believe that folks will be sitting around in their reprobated mind, in their evil mind? I was reading the book of Enoch, right? And as I was reading it, I had to go back and do some research because it was different words and stuff that I was having to learn or whatnot. But then I had came across of why the book of Enoch is not in the the rest of the books and it's not in the Bible. And their reasoning is so flawed. It's like, what? So don't don't put in the book of Enoch. Listen to this logic. So they don't put in the book of Enoch because they don't want them to start reading about these angelic creatures and these angels or whatnot. But program men and women into thinking that they are made wrong. What? It doesn't make sense. Help me understand something. Help me understand how is it that a group of alphabet letters come together, still, listen, it's they steal this image, right? Present it as something else, only to demand love and respect while disrespecting and neglecting the fact that their image belonged to someone else. I just never understood that. Like I was watching this woman literally having to defend herself with this man with this mental problem, and it's not even a mental problem. We gonna call it for what it is over here. She is battling, she is arguing with this man, with this entity, with this attachment on it that is speaking through him. And what's scary about it is you hear and see the evilness that's within, and it's spewing out. And it's so many of us that's been tolerating this filth to where it's like it's comfortable now. It's comfortable to sit around and say, like, listen to this. This thing is so comfortable. These entities and stuff is so comfortable with what's going on around this world that they created, that they are literally telling us like who they are. Like no one says there are many, but one thing. You understand? Like no one is, they are, but you have to understand that what it is, these are not people. And I do it sometimes too, so I'm not gonna go to have no big rant about it. But it's like we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, y'all. So if I say something or I do something or I'm coming out of character or something like that, that's an attachment. We're gonna have to call that for what it is. Those are attachments. He said get angry and sin not. Be quiet. Get mad and be quiet. Get that entity off of you. Get it off. Yeah. Get it out of there. Get your mind back right. Go to the peacemaker. and run that thing again. But every single one of us act out in that emotion right there, in that attachment, that anger. Every single person is responsible for that. Anger is not a feeling. It's an entity. Depression is not a feeling. It's an entity. So it's like, how could you say that these things are what? Go to the word. Go to that book of life and eat some of them nuggets. Eat some of that life. See what it revealed to you. Not read the Bible. I read the Bible 3 times, front to back, and still don't know no parables. Still don't know what your God is saying. You done read the book 3-4 times, front to back, and still don't know where your seeds is being planted. And just when you think it was being planted on good ground, you didn't even see the thorns about to choke it out. Just as you hear something I say and you feel like, oh, that was, and you didn't really understand it, here come that spirit to come and swoop it right out of you. Play with it. This not no game. We sitting around here acting like possessions, being possessed, watching these demonic movies is the move, and we getting used to seeing people act out of character and just blaspheme. And it's okay. Music and all. What? It's not giving. How is it that we as a nation of people are so comfortable with being a part of something that we're supposed to be set apart from? I'm going to ask it again. How is it that us as a people, we as a people, are so comfortable, are so willing to be attached, to be a part of the very thing that we are supposed to be set apart of? How is it? How we don't understand it? How we don't see us sending our kids to school every single day, learning these German tactics, these English policies, these man-made mandates for our children that are created to be set apart. Not to sit here and say, oh, they smart, they this, they, no, not to say none of that. Oh, she in Alpha Kappa. Oh, she go to private school. Oh, she go to this or she go to that. We don't question that knowledge. We don't question where that knowledge come from. Everyone, they mama, every religion underneath the sun, with all these with all these guys, multiple. This one for that, this one for that. You know, this one take a day off at this time of year. Like, all these things, all these entities, right? But we question the truth. But we question life. Make it make sense. Make it make sense that everything that's in this word that I read, that I love, has came to pass. Or I'm still looking for. 'Cause it's that deep. 'Cause he's still talking. It's stuff that we still haven't seen, that we will see. Y'all, I'm finna leave it at that. But before I leave, I want to say something. I want to say, I love you, sis, for the woman you are and the woman you're becoming. And I thank you for noticing where you need to change and changing it. And I pray that we become everything that we were created to be, lacking nothing. And I just want each and every one of us to know that wealth is in our health. And this body that Yah has given us, we need to get back to it. Taking care of ourselves. We got this. Any and everything that has ever been thrown at us, we carried with a smile. So many strong women that are strong by default. The D stands for devil. Thank you everyone for listening to me. I hope that you all have a great night. And until we talk again, good night.